Alright. Check the live stream under this window. Go here. No, I don't want to do that. Nah. Oh, I know what I can do to fix that. I go to here. And then to here. And then to here. And then go to here. There we go. Now I have a solution to everything, don't I? Should have done that first. In the last attempt at this. Two watching. Cool. Cool, 2 people are watching. Fresh. 3 watching. Cool. Yeah, sorry about this being the second attempt at it, but something happened in the last live stream and, well, let's just say it allowed me to go eat lunch, so now I should be a lot better to do this kind of stuff. So here we have our project that we started working on in the last stream. I'm not going to re-upload it. I'm not going to do any of that. I do have a master copy of the stream, but something went wrong near the end, so I'd rather just move on. This is the footage that we captured. We're basically going to chop it up and stuff, and we're going to align it with this right here. This is our song. It's called How the Story Ends by Megadeth. We're going to go with them again. It should be copyright proof, I guess. I mean, I might have to shorten it a little bit just to get by with it. But just remember, it is a concept. As you can see up there, already S5 IC1, intro concept 1, and we have our capture thing right here. We were less looking at the Gallardos and the Aventador and the Murcielagos. So everything's just where it was before. So yeah. Fortunately, I lost like 10 subs, but oh well. It's not a big loss. Message retracted. Okay, so you said something. I wonder what you were trying to say. Hopefully the live stream will gain subs, because we ended up losing 10 subs, or 9 subs I should say. This kind of sucks. Hope we get them back. Answer that question. Hack. That's all it was. Alright, so I know what not to click this time, and I know what to click this time. So I'm going to put this down here. This can go right there. This can go right here. And yeah, let's go ahead and start piecing this all together. So I do have the clips from the last one right here. I want to pull this. I love this. It's a great clip. We're gonna stick that there. Then we're gonna pull. I want the Ferrari. That has to be in the video. I'm gonna adjust the like the actual clip itself. Wait, what did this say? Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. Oh, whoops. there. So we can put this one right here. Alright. Now this is starting to come along. I already wanted that one in the video. This was a fun clip. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Yeah, lower the heck. Ah, still too loud. That's better. Alright, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna redo the effect on it because I don't like it personally. But it'll look good when it's all done. Okay, start. Yeah, I am. I'm just starting to piece together the intro concept. I want feedback, by the way, so if you're watching, start giving me some feedback on how I'm positioning things. Because right now, I'm just doing things at random. Like, first we have this one, then we have that one, then we have this one, then we have that. And then we also have way down here the jag. So maybe I'll put that after that. Maybe I'll rearrange some of this. Let's see what we have so far. Oh, wait. Whoops. Hold on. Let's back this up. So, let's try that again. But how about we move this clip and that clip around? Alright, so that's what we have so far, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Alright, so how about we... Ooh, I like that shot. Let's take this shot. We'll stop it there. We will split it, drag it back over. So this is what we have so far. We have this clip added. Let me get some of the 4GT real quick. Ooh, I like that. Wait, how about one more frame? Then we go here. Alright, let's go ahead and drag this over. Cool, so we have everything that I want except for the 4GT. 40, the 60s one. So we're gonna go ahead and go back over to this project. We're gonna steal, not that, we're gonna steal this. Yeah, it looks like nothing right now. It just looks like a big blur, but I'll go back and fix it. I don't really like that effect. I wish I could redo it, and I only did it just because I wanted it to look like a unrestored black and white 60s film, you know. I mean, at least it looks like a, you know, modern film trying to look like an old film versus an authentic one, because then you wouldn't have the frame rate and the resolution wouldn't be as good. So if the 60s had to have the same coloring and the same, like, I guess grainy effect or something as that's as close as you're gonna get, you know, or something. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and copy that. All right, hold on. How about we reverse? Oh, whoops. How about we reverse these? I like when, like, he starts singing different lines, the, like, thing changes. So let's go ahead and pull the Aston Martin over again. I'm not trying to, like, make a new, like, I'm trying to make a new video, but I want to reuse some of the same stuff, just maybe time it a little bit differently or something. None of these are going to look identical to season 4. None of these intro concepts. And I'm going to make more in my free time later on, you know, this month and into next month and maybe even a month after that, you know, just sometime before the next season actually starts, because I got to make a new intro. I'm not going to carry out season 4 any longer than I usually carry out season 1 through 3, you know, which is 4 episodes per season. So it's time to make a new intro, and I usually put out intro concepts like this just to hype it up, I guess, and then the 4 shows come along and then it's done and over with. We move on to the next one, you know, because honestly I like making the intros are one of my favorite things to make, because all you have to do is piece together some film stuff with catchy music in the background and try not to get copyright struck, which I failed at the first 3 seasons. Last season was actually pretty good. I did not get copyright struck because the way I pieced it together, the YouTube like music detector didn't actually pick up my music as consistently playing the song. So that's a plus, because here's the trick to it. If you're gonna use music, don't consistently play it. Just play little clips of it, because you know you don't have to pay for that. I mean, who wants to pay for consistent music? Now I'm gonna have to go back and probably cut a little bit of the song out right there and make this video a little bit shorter, but it'll do fine. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I've done the first 3 seasons without any payments or anything. Sorry. Let me grab a piece of this. Yeah, right here is what I was talking about. Look at this driving line. Like, my tires are kind of over the rumble strip. And look at these tires. They're, like, almost touching the rumble strip. And they're not supposed to. So, that's what I was talking about earlier. If you guys watched that part. So, we're gonna... Oh, whoops. There we go. Gonna throw that into the project. We're almost done. It's just after this, it's arranging them and then getting the ending the way I want it. So, where's the Corvette? Is that the Corvette? Yep, that's the Corvette. So, we're gonna cut it. There it is, overtaking everyone. If you like that. Whoever suggested that, thanks, I guess. So here's the Viper. Oh, you know what'd be kind of cool? Hold on. Because everything is done at basically like because of all the camera angles and stuff being done at the same time. Where's the car relative, or wait a minute, let me find the relative to this shot moment. So basically here's 3900. Let me see if I can find that in this film, because I have an idea in my head and it's a pretty good one. So here we are. I want to find the moment where it actually says 3900. Ah, I didn't do it. I had to be like right there, sort of. Dang it! It didn't overlap. Basically, is what I was trying to get it to do. Okay, it's cool. I'll go ahead and find a piece where the Viper looks good as ever. So here's the Viper. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just take that. This little piece. Just drag that back over. It's a good thing that some of these are a little bit smaller and stuff. So where was it? This clip right here. Holy crap. Guys, look. Like, done. Now, all of these line up exactly perfect. So, we have the Jaguar film that I put into every single video ever that has to do with intro concepts. We have the XJ13 Overtake Challenge. That is a major piece of my racing history on GT6. We have the SP1. We have the IS 300 or 350. Whoops. IS 350. We have it again. So we will feature it twice, I guess. We have the 4GT spinning out, something I featured in Restless Driver videos since season 3, the official. No, not the official. I think one of the intro concepts had it. But I featured the 4GT40, however, I featured that since the beginning. That's one of the roots. So here's what I want to do. I want to move some of these around. So that way you don't have root X after root X after root X after root X. You know, you don't want to do that. You know, when you're making a film, you don't want to have something after another thing and they just be on the same place. You want to kind of space it out. So that's what I'm doing right now. More special stage root X, more of it, more of it. Yeah, you don't like repetition. If you do like repetition, then fine, but I personally don't want to do that. Whoops. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to check the comments, see what you guys are saying. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so we have IS350. Something that isn't stage root X. And we have something that's not, then something that is, then something that's not, and then something that is. Okay, this is kind of funny. about we switch those? Just so you get a break from constant backing, like back and forth. And then that goes there. Oh, whoops. We don't want to adjust anything but where they are. So now, let's take a full preview from the beginning. Oh, whoops. Brand new video, sort of. Sorry about the lag, but that's just the preview. Okay, that's staying where it is. And it's on the Nürburgring, of course. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can trim this a little bit. And I'm gonna see if I can do some kind of transitions. I was thinking that would be kind of cool. Have some transitions, but let me go. No, I don't want to do that. Is there a place to do transitions? It'd have to be this. Or maybe not. I love how new this is, because this is a brand new, like, take of footage right here. So let me close that out. Alright, so let's go ahead and widescreen all of this. So this is going to be 900, just like that. I don't know if I want to widescreen all of the film, but I do want to have that, like there's a style that I'm going for, and yeah, that looks pretty good. So we have the original footage, then we have the black and white. I wouldn't touch that. That's a good thing. I do want to widescreen the crap out of this. Probably a little bit more. So we're going to change this to 720. See what that looks like. So it's going to have a lot, like it's not, like I'm not actually stretching it or anything. I'm just trying to, like, put the black lines in that make it look widescreen. And so it's going to be a 1080 film, but it's got the width of a 1080 film, but it's got the height of a 720p film. Maybe add, let me see if I can do something. Scan lines? Let's add those. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks cool. So, like, it can't, like, I don't know. The one thing that this makes me think of personally is my camera over there. I think it does 480 I60, and the progressive would be 30 or 29.97, whatever. But I don't know. Scan lines right there make me think of interlacing. So let's go ahead and get rid of this grainy effect. I hate it. Film grain. I want to replace this. Let's replace it with let's just make it a film camera. We'll get rid of the grain. Oh, wait, no. Film camera, not color. Let's get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Flicker rate. So I like that. Well, I need to switch this. The sound is growing nearer. Yeah, the Ferrari. There we go. There we go. So this one flickers. Probably need to just make this 1440 by 1080. Hold on, let's back this up a little bit. Alright, so what do you guys say about this? I don't know. What do you guys think so far? I don't know. I need to zoom it in a little bit. Oh shoot, that's not gonna work. Hold on, let's put that right about there. Okay, down a little bit. How about here? How about this? Just so. Okay, how about this? We'll stick it right about there, but where does it end up over here? Oh, I see. Hold on, down a little bit. Okay, this is a mess. only need a little bit. What was I thinking? Doing this? You guys can barely see what it is when it's paused. Like, can you guys even see that? Okay, I'm kidding. It was more like at 500. Like, how do you guys even see that, you know? So, I'm gonna just put a little bit of film grain. So I have like a sepia color. A little bit of green effect. So now... There we go. Alright, let's see what you guys think. Yeah, I know we deserve a lot of subs. Okay, well look, I'm gonna do some more tweaks to it. Well, how about this? I'm gonna take any suggestions now. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. I'm gonna go and try to get the rest of it done and over with so I can render it. And then type like a message saying this is just a demo or something. And then actually publish it. And just see what everyone thinks. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a like on the video. Although I have a ton of accounts I can do that with, but I don't, you know, abuse it or anything. So, just tell me what you guys think overall and stuff. So, I'm gonna play the video once. If there's any tweaks that I see that I want to make, I'll make them. Hopefully, you guys won't even notice it or something, because I don't want you guys hoping that the fixed version that I have off stream is like not the one you want, and the one I have on stream is the one you want. So let's take a look. Okay, I do see one thing I want to put in there, but I have to actually, like, I think I have to record the footage for it. So, nah, hold on. Oh, nah, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that either. So, the thing I want to do is I want to go here. I want to capture the Ferrari FXX because I remember someone asked about that before. So if you wanted the Ferrari FXX, you're getting... Yeah, thanks. But, you are getting your wish. So let me see if I can find it. I think it was 2014, to be honest. Jeez, I did those races so long ago. Here we go. And you gotta play the unedited waiting game, where I can't just edit it all together. Like, I would find a point in the beginning of the loading where the little dots were in a certain configuration, like some were lit, some weren't, and I'd find like the same exact like I'd figure out what the next frame is by jumping a frame ahead, and then I would look for it near the end of the loading cycle, and then edit it together, and it looks like it went, and then it was loaded. Yes, I know you guys are probably tired of seeing chrome blue cars. Believe me, I'm tired of it too. I think I'm going to include that shot with the Jag. So we're going to go and cut it. I'm going to take out a little bit of this shot right here. Wait, can you guys actually hear the game? Oh, you guys actually hear the game. Okay. Yeah, it must have been annoying when you just started hearing random car noises because the game went idle. So, we're gonna go back into Vegas. I'm gonna go into here. I'm basically gonna just take the ending, that's all. And then open. I love that like exit shot because it had the Jag in it. Okay, how do I make that fit into that? And then that's it. So I gotta make it go from like right there to right there, and then boom, and then we just kind of get rid of this, get rid of all that. Was I supposed to include this? I think I should have included this. Here, I'm going to see if I can take out something, because I like this. So, let's see if I can get something out, because people wanted to see the Viper, the FXX, the GT, the Corvette, the RX-7. There's a lot of cars you guys wanted. Come on, there's got to be a way to get rid of some of this. How about just a little bit of that? How about we shorten this? And then we can shorten this a little bit, alright? Like, don't worry, my clip doesn't have to be that loud, or I mean that long, but just see how long I want it to actually be. Okay, how about right there? Can't really tell that I'm trying to take a corner, so at least you won't be wondering what happens next. You'll just think, oh, it's just driving down a straightaway, even though it's not. And then I can go ahead and lengthen this back to where I need it. So here we are. We have the final product. Let's watch it one more time. Full screen. Oh, hold on. Let me fix this. Hold on. Let me do good at a quarter of the quality. Maybe that'll get to work a little bit better. So it's not going to look as good as the final product because I can actually render it in the final one. But for a preview, I need it to be a little bit lower. It's just a system limitation when it's at a quarter. Oh, and that's not going to vibrate as much, by the way. I'm thinking flip those two videos around, the GT and the IS 350. And I'm gonna move the Corvette around. So this is gonna go here. And I want to move this and this around. I don't like the order of it. Oh, I see what I just did. Oh, whoops. I just don't want to end on the Corvette. How about that? That's my little excuse. I don't want to end on the Corvette. All right, let's go ahead and borrow from this. 1, 2, oh, whoops. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna borrow this. I'm not like I'm gonna change it. Don't worry, I'm gonna change it, but I'm gonna borrow the start of it. Oh, whoops. Well, we don't need that. Hold on. 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Whoops, forgot to copy this end too. We'll have to change that to season 5. Here, hold on. Let me change the color of this while I'm at it. So, we're going to change this to... How about a gold color? Just because This will be season 5, so we need to have it in gold. This, we're gonna change the fly-in to, we're gonna change this to 5. I've been doing something like that since, season 3. That's when I first did it, because that was the first season where it was entirely, and I mean entirely, Sony Vegas. It was not Cyberlink Power Director 10, or Movie Maker for that matter, if we're talking about my old softwares. But yeah, I started out on Movie Maker just like everyone else in the entire world, and then I started going up to what that had. My sister's computer still has it, I think. Mine doesn't. And then I got Sony Vegas 13. I'm not going to tell you how, but I have it. And then I bought Sony Vegas 14, or Magix Vegas 14 Pro. Both of them are Pro. So that's just how this little like thing right here originated on the other one. Oh, whoops, wrong project. Whoops. We're gonna just open it up without saving it. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to S4 Final, open. No, we don't want to save it. Oh, whoops. So here's season 4. If it opens up Audacity, I'm not gonna be very happy. Season 4, nope, I'm gonna change it to season 5, and we're gonna do, I like the red idea. Nope, wrong one. We're gonna do speedy. We're gonna change this one from slide left to slide up. And then, hold on, let me go back to this one. Then we can put in only on Racer Man Extreme. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna put it here. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Before I do anything, why is this in different pieces? Only, wait, why is this 2 different pieces? Oh, I cut it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, I gotta resize the picture. That's why it's so, like, weird. Like, abnormally big. Yeah, that's just how it starts. So Racerman Extreme, I don't think I can actually change the color of that, but I can adjust this. I'm just gonna pretend it's a 1920 by 1080. And I want to put the picture right there. Alright, hold on. Or, no, wait a minute. I did this. Hold on, let me undo this. Hold on. I remember what I did. Oh, whoops. Don't want to go that far back. What we're gonna do is we are going to simply shrink it. Okay, maybe not a square. Let me try setting this to 0. There we go. Now it's centered, at least. Negative 394. Let's try negative 380. Okay, let's try negative 300. This is just a guess and check game at this point. There we go. Perfect. So, we have our completely stolen from the last season intro. We're going to change the color, though, at least. Maybe not pink, but I like that purple. And then we have to basically cut that out and restore this. Oh, I remember why I did it. Oh, I remember why. Because it would... Oh, that's why. Because it would repeat every single time I did... Oh, okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do... IC1... RDS5... IC1... And I'm going to delete that. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it. Create a new copy. That way it doesn't bounce in twice. We don't want that. And we're gonna just do none. So here's our finished product. Wait, where was I? What? Okay, hold on. Let me just put this back over here and just pretend that didn't even happen. I don't even know what just happened. Okay, so we have nothing over there on the rest of our timeline. Here is what we have exactly. And I will render it and stick it on YouTube in a separate video so you don't have to watch the entire live stream just to get to this point. I thought I would just show you guys how I'm doing it and stuff. Yeah, hi everyone. What is your favorite game? Probably this or TD2 or Life is Strange. I thought I already answered that question in the Q&A video. But it's alright. Your name. Or something. Yep, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it as it is. We're gonna just simply finish everything. I will go back and either make another concept of it or something, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick at the end. Just a concept. More to come. Thanks for watching. Wait, hold on. Let me rewrite that. Hold on. Let me see if I can at least shrink this. And center. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick that right there. So I think we have a very good intro concept. It's definitely the nicest intro concept I've ever done, because the official season 4 video was my first intro ever done professionally like this, where you have actual game footage versus phone footage. So yeah, I think this looks really good. I'm gonna go back and just kind of touch up some of the like the cropping and whatnot, so you know it looks more like this, or like this, or like this, and I'm just gonna fix it, and yeah, it's basically over with. So thank you for watching the live stream. I'm not going to cut the live stream until I'm actually done tweaking it, but that's all I really have left to do. So if you want to go ahead and turn off the live stream, be my guest. But if you want to stick around and watch the final edits and whatnot, hopefully you guys will. And it will be in 1080p 60, because this game runs beautifully. So let me just 900 everything. Actually, I like the idea of doing 840. Yeah, that looks really good. 900. 900. Definitely 900, because I'm very consistent. And 900. So let me just make sure everything has a little bit of a difference compared to last time. This has to be 720. Why not? We'll just see what it looks like. Yeah, that looks really good. Maybe turn... No. There's no plug-in, but I do want to, we're gonna mess with the brightness on this. Brightness. I don't want to mess with it too much. No. I just want to make it a little bit easier to see. Yeah, that's a little too much. Do we really want to go with this? Looks about the same. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Sorry for the random car noises again. Alright, so we're gonna use the same exact footage from the last one. I wish I could see this without it actually like taking 5 years to render. I'm gonna stick it on I'm gonna stick it on quarter draft. Just so I get the gist of it. Okay, so it looks good. I like that. It makes it look a little bit older. It doesn't vibrate that much. like you see how smooth that is? Here, let me do it by frame. Look how smooth this is. And then it was just jumping all over the place. I mean, I guess I could add, yeah, let me crank up the jitter just a little bit. Not much. Okay, here. Let me change this to 850. Because that needs to be that. It just has to be, trust me. It just has to be. Oh, this has to have jitter. And flicker while we're at it. Oh, no, wrong one. Film, camera. There we go. Oh, that looks like an authentic film from like the 60s or 70s. It really does. Hold on, let's really crank this up. On flicker rate, let's crank all this up too. Oh, that looks so authentic. From a stereotypical standpoint, you have to admit that looks just like a stereotypical 60s film. Well, I mean, I get it. That car's from the 70s. What are you talking about? This being a 60s film. Well, just an ancient film. It looks just like a stereotype that wasn't like actually taken care of or something. You know, it wasn't like remastered or anything, and it's like the original. You know, maybe sitting in your closet or something, just collecting dust, and then pull out the old camera that ran it just like it did, you know, 50 years ago or something. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it just looks like something that looks like it came right out of that era, and it's like old and broken sort of, and it's struggling to play it back properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure this is exactly the way I want it. Although, hold on. For this one, let's turn the flicker down and the flicker rate down even more. Now, let's turn off jitter. Let's crank up flicker. And the flicker rate, let's really turn that up. See what happens. Alright, how do I make it more like a 90s film? Yeah, hi Alice and Dennis. So let's really turn this up, see what happens. Yep. Let's try this. Oh, no. Hold on. Let me find a color that I like. Okay, so it's a darker color. And what happens if I turn up jitter in the X category? Okay, I like it, but then again, it's just a concept, so why am I trying so hard? I don't know. Higher video production quality. Now that I have more subs, I don't know. Let's just hope this doesn't get copyright struck. I do like that. The colors go good together. It's just a concept video. Thanks for watching. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and render it. So, if you enjoyed the live stream, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you feel the complete opposite, a thumbs down. Be sure to hit that subscribe button because I want to get back the 9 subs that I lost. I had a peak of 945, and then I checked it a little while ago, and well, I don't know. I'll settle for 9 more subs. So if you're watching the video for the first time and this is your first video with me in it, or maybe a better way to put it is, if this is the first video by me that you're watching, hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button. If it's not, I hope you'll stay subscribed, because I hate to bore everyone to death. Jeez, I think my mess ups alone would entertain you for a year. Literally, just watch that same video for like each day for a year. You'll still be entertained by all the mess ups I have. So, yeah, it's a fun live stream. Take 2 of it. Something happened in the first one. Hate to talk about it, but I'm glad that I can keep this one online, and it will be online as soon as it's done processing and stuff. Yeah, I'll just ignore that first one because I don't know what you mean by it, but okay. That's good to know. And yeah, bye. So yeah, bye everyone. I'm gonna go and cut it. And the video will be out later today.